Hello everybody, here is Country Music News International. My name is Christian Lamitschka and today on the show we have...
Hi, I'm Dallas Remington.
Dallas, it's your first time here on Country Music News International. Please introduce yourself a little bit more to our listeners and readers who are hearing about you for the first time.
Yeah, well, as I said, Dallas Remington. I'm from here in Nashville now. I originally was born in Kentucky. I grew up on a farm playing my guitar and singing, and so I came to Nashville when I was 11 to start playing shows and moved here full time at 15 and been rolling the ball ever since. I turned 20 next week, so we've been here for a while.
Dallas, you opened for a couple of big names, including Montgomery Gentry.
Yes.
How that came?
That was amazing. So they actually were doing an event with my local radio station back where I'm from, and they invited me to come out, and it was a great show. It was right after Troy had passed away, unfortunately, but you know, Eddie still put on an amazing show. I think it was one of his first ones after, and it's just always so good because they're one of my favorite bands of all time anyways. Getting to see them play, seen them multiple times, and it was just good to see him move on and be able to continue on their legacy, you know, and it's an awesome opportunity, and I'm forever thankful to that station for getting me on that show.
By the fact you moved to Nashville when you were 15,
yes.
You must be during that time really overwhelmed about what's going on in Nashville.
Since I had been coming to Nashville since I was 11, I'm only from 2 hours from here, so I drove it back and forth all the time, so I'd already been pretty much submerged in it. I was in an artist development program, which is actually what got me to have to move here, because they were like, we have to see you once a week. You can't go months between, you know. So I was coming all the time, and then we finally moved here, and it was kind of like I was meant to be here is what I feel like. I've known since I was 10 this is what I wanted to do with my life. And when I came here, everyone opened their arms, and being 15, but I looked a lot older. I mean, I probably looked like I was 20, so people didn't expect that. But then when they found out how old I was, they opened their arms and they really welcomed me into this industry. I mean, I was 17 when we released my first single, and it went top 60 independently, and we had just radio stations just open their arms and invite me in and just love me, and they've loved me and watched me grow. Literally, everyone says they watch you grow. I started in this when I was 11, so there's people in my life that were still there then. So they've seen me come from, I was the same height, I was a giant 11-year-old. I was like super tall, but they've seen me grow so much as an artist, and this whole town has, and it's really cool to run into people that are like, I remember when you were there and this is happening and now look. So it's really cool, and I think it was a great experience to grow up in the industry because I found who I am and who I'm going to be and who no one's ever going to change. So.
By the fact that you can play a couple of instruments, that means you stay on stage and play each instrument by yourself, or do you need a band for?
It just depends on what kind of show we're doing. I mean, I've done shows where it's just two of us, and between the two of us we had 19 instruments. Because between both of us, we both played about 8 different ones. So we just kept pulling out instruments because we had a 3-hour show. We'll fill this, we'll make it fun. And it was a great show. It was a lot of fun. But then when we're full band, sometimes I'm fronting on bass. Sometimes I'm fronting on guitar. It depends on who's behind me. And then when I'm solo, might play piano, some songs. Guitar is my main instrument. I feel like I'm on top of the world when I have a guitar in my hand. So mainly when I'm by myself, it's that, but I'll bring out the mandolin for some stuff. I'll bring out the piano. Just trying to work out. I brought the fiddle back out this week, so that might be making a debut sometime. I think I've played it out once, so we'll see.
So whenever carry a band, you carry instruments, and the guys who carry the instruments for you?
Yeah, they carry all their own stuff. I carry mine. About 5 years ago, we had to go get a 20-foot enclosed trailer for all of our gear. And I've literally had shows where it's just me and that trailer's been full because we have so much gear between the sound, the merch, my instruments, everything.
So what can we expect to see from you in the future?
We're working on new music now, so new music soon, hopefully, and we're working to travel more. We're trying to do coast to coast this year in the United States, and then we're working on our first international festival for next year. So we're going to be pretty close to y'all, so hopefully we can come over and see y'all as well. So we're working on expanding. That was everyone has their word of the year, it seems like, and mine was expansion for this year. Like I was like, and we're just trying to do everything to make it all the best it can be and just expand in everything. So we also just released a single to Red Dirt Radio. I'd never chased that market before, and they're loving the song. So it was like a great experiment, and we're still going to continue work on that. And so that's why we're just trying to go from touch one end of the earth to the other, basically.
Okay, cool. So what's the best way now for fans to get more information about you?
Definitely. Y'all can go to DallasRemington.com, and my thing I say is Dallas like the city in Texas, and Remington like the shotgun or the curling iron. So it's with one M, REMINGTON. You can go to DallasRemington.com, and it's got all the links to my music, my website, or obviously it's my website, my Twitter, Instagram, all those things.
So folks, or you stay here on Country Music News International. We keep you posted what's going on with Dallas. Have a good one here from Nashville, Tennessee.
Thank you.